Welcome to Field of Glory 2 Medieval. In this friendly mirrored match against Doily 50, I have the Russians with Hungarian allies against his Polish with Baltic Tribes allies. So let's take a look at the field. It is nice and flat and mostly open, other than big patch of rough here, big patch of rough here. So what have we got for medium foot? Hungarian warriors, impact foot swordsmen, yes please. Being warriors, these can uncontrollably pursue at times. Also want to pack some archers into that rough. And more archers. Okay, next what have we got? Well, the Poles get knights if they want them. Decent light horse wing. Well, maybe not, just the one, and then mounted crossbowmen are non-light. Okay. Armored noble cavalry are a light spear. So have them operating on the wings. And we'll want a screen of light archers. Good. Non-light horse archers on that wing. Defensive spearmen, and then I'm going to do something kind of risky. I'm going to get a lot of knights. And just smack them right down in the center front of my line. Put some backing of non-light infantry. Okay, I do need to fill out the line a little bit. Secklers, 50% bow, light spear. This seems pretty good. And pretty affordable, more importantly. 160 points remaining. Let you control the battlefield with a light javelin horse. And even some Lithuanian light horse, which also have swordsman ability. Okay, I should get more non-lights than that, though. Maybe your bog standard defensive spearmen, or the armored variety. That would be the right number of points. So we'll go with that. Just so. What do we got for commands? Let's add a U to this command and switch command to the knights. Commander-in-Chief. And let's once again switch you to the knights. So, how many generals is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oop. So the plan is seize a rough, hold or even control the flanks, and charge forward the knights, depending, of course, on how many knights that he's brought himself. Right, let's see his force comp. Lots of infantry. And light infantry, knights on that wing. Okay. I feel like I can work with that. Let's see, 6 units of Lightfoot there. Counter with 2 units of Lightfoot backed by massed archers. What about here? 3, 4, 5 units of Lightfoot, 2, 4 units of Lightfoot, 3 units of Light Horse. And the Light Horse we should certainly push to the wings. What else have we got? We've got rough ground. We could stick our cavalry in. The Secklers have 50% bow as well, so we have some shooting support there. So I think I'll try to occupy this rough ground and let them come out into the open a bit and then charge. And also not forget about this unit, apparently. Next turn. Let's keep getting our reserve cavalry up, as in the dudes I forgot about. What to do? I really want to commence a firefight at a disadvantage, but I might have to. Let's invite him in a little bit closer. We're at the edge of close shooting range here. Okay, and more lights to try to arc around, get into the rear of these knights and start harassing them. Next turn. Yeah, we're gonna take the first hit here. Not too bad. Charge the lights. Nothing. Okay. Loose some arrows. And turn and fire. Good. Let's threaten a charge if they don't get out of the way. Occupy that rough ground. Massed archers, so maybe we slowly occupy that rough ground then. Loose. Loose. Good. Then let's... Probably don't want to advance my cavalry into range of this until they're out of this rough. Oh well. The Secklers are pretty cheap. Threaten a charge. Oh, they held their ground. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Next turn we can charge in if we want to. Good. Let's try for a flank charge, because why not? I was hoping they'd bounce back after that. Guess not. We might frag when we fall back then. Okay, next turn we can advance our knights within charge range. Next turn. Well, we held firm on the bounce at least. Ouch. No surprise there. Damn it. Oh, we can't drop cohesion from fire again in the same turn. Okay, not the prettiest start, but let's get behind these knights. And see what we can do. Open up a lane. Well, there. Held firm. Okay. Let's see if we can't overcharge into the infantry line. Yep. Perfect. Get the hell out of here, please and thank you. Then let's push towards these archers. Good. Run them down. Charge. Held firm. Too bad. Let's break these slingers so that we can hopefully pursue into the rear of these archers. And start rolling this line, in theory. A little bit better. Okay, next up. Let's charge. See where that takes us. Surprised it didn't go better for us. Alright. Put them under some pressure. Good. Ooh, those crossbowmen. That's ugly. I really want to walk into close range crossbow fire. Let's push a bit forward with the infantry, and we're going to have to accept some long range fire, but we can threaten the picked Baltic foot. Okay, then what? Our spearmen are going to have to take the brunt of this knightly charge. It's not going to be pretty. More armored noble cavalry. You might want to hide in rough ground, but just threateningly lurk. So if they try to swing around, then we can pop out and threaten their flanks, which should force some kind of reaction. Next turn. Oh, goodbye. Oof. Ouch! Well, crossbowmen do ignore armor. Should bounce that charge, even if we don't disrupt them. We might bounce that as well. Let's see what happens. Yep. Uh-oh. Lots to do. Alright, well, get in the rough, for one thing. Sure, shoot back. Why not? Okay, and here, let's pressure these knights. I could do that, but it'd probably be a waste of my time. I'm better off just continuing to inflict casualties on these knights here. Alright, then... let's try for a flank charge. No dice. Rake, and we get pursued. To be expected. Alright, then what? Let's charge the disrupted unit. Charge the archers. And the Baltic foot. Good. And the Baltic foot again. How is that? Pretty good, but I think we'll give our men room to withdraw if needed. Let's get out of charge range of the picked Baltic foot so the Settlers can keep zone of control locking them. Then what? Impact foot into the archers. Run down these lights. Hopefully come back soon. Join the fun here. Very good. Charge. And charge. Okay. This is unfortunate. Oof. Alright. If we move here, we get charged by the knights. If we sit still, we get shot at. I suppose we'll take the risk. Support our lights and what? Maybe. No, I don't want to bring these out yet. There's still a lot of knights uncommitted. Next turn. Do we? No. Too bad. Alright, do we disrupt here as well? Yeah. Good, we held the charge. It's still going to be tough because they're generaled up. Do we bounce it? Or do we disrupt them? Bounced. I was hoping they'd pursue into the archers, actually. And they're going to slam in. Could have been worse. Okay. Let's go for a break here. Good. And another break. Good. Here we will ignore the lights. Ooh, do we push into close crossbow range? Probably not. That's a little too scary. Well, let's wait for a moment. See what that does first. Oh, I like that very much. Alright, in that case, we can push into close range. Although if they move, so maybe... I'm just full of indecision. This is terrible. I wish I had better command and control there. Okay, next up, crash into this disrupted unit. What's the result? Frag. Held firm. Fragged. Held firm. Okay. Here we undoubtedly break. Do they pursue? Probably not. I think they're less likely to pursue light infantry. Alright, now what we can do is threaten a flank. We'll have to take a pretty bad impact charge, but then we can follow it up with a flank charge. How is that? Defense spearmen and combat strength modifier, but then down 100 POA to troop quality in general. Hold on that round. Yeah, you guys. They evade. That's fine. Turn back towards the main battle. And here, run off for the moment. And let's sit and wait and see if these 4 knights drive forward. If so, that's great. These 4 units are collectively much cheaper than 4 units of knights are. Next turn. Alright, well our speed bump is getting speed bumped. Do we bounce that again? No, excellent. Might be able to implode this whole area before we get flanked. Might disrupt. Nope. Lucky us, we didn't frag on impact there. Okay. I'm tempted to charge here. It might be that I've gotten to the point that I can't delay engaging here any longer. Can at least set it up to have a good chance of disrupting these knights before impact. Unfortunately, we have reduced command and control, so I can't turn here and then Zocklock these knights and sergeants. So I'm going to lose that unit. Huh. Lack of maneuverability is painful. Oh, interesting. We fell back. I guess even disrupted, their being superior means that they can do things like that. Okay. It's not a flank charge because we don't have the movement points to go here and then charge, I think. Let's see. Oh, it is. Interesting. So the game by default seems to choose the path of least resistance for movement points, but that's not actually the right call here. So let's get the drop and then see if we can get a break. We do. It should take us right into these crossbowmen. Good. Now we can't save these defensive spearmen. What we can do is lock in these knights so they can't roll us up, and then put some pressure on them. I guess at this point I don't think I'm even going to have time to shoot off all my arrows, so I'll waste some arrows at half arc after moving. And here I'll risk disrupting when our defensive spears break so that I can maybe counter flank attack here if our spears don't break and run immediately, which they probably will. Okay, that's everyone. Up 25, looking good. Maybe we can wrap it next turn by getting these flank attacks off. Unless something very bad happens here, which is possible. Next turn. Didn't double drop there, so that's good. Yep, there we go. Oh, excellent, excellent. Oh no, he found a way out. Damn, I didn't know if he would have enough movement points for that, but he did. We do hold on at fragged, so we should be able to counter the flank with our own flank. Do we break? Not yet. Okay, let's do the stuff that doesn't matter so much first. Is there much of that? Not really. Okay. Well, drop him to fragged and finish him off. Good. Then why don't we first, see if we can smash this frag unit. No. Charge the archers. That way we can pursue into the defensive spearmen, which would have been out of our normal charge angle, but the pursuit rules helped us out there. Then, get the automatic drop by flanking. They do okay with that. Then, do it again here. We cause a break, and then hopefully nothing widespread. Okay. Then, Secklers into the enemy knights. They hold firm at disrupted, unfortunately, so we still might lose our knights here. Not quite. And let's see, can we do that? No. Armored noble cavalry into the knights and sergeants. Fragging them. But there's still room for bad things to happen. Fragged. Okay. Run down these crossbowmen. Very good. This could be bad if we double drop, but we don't. Lose this unit. No, surprising. Guess we're not going to have time to use all our ammo, so we might as well start shooting. We shoot, and shoot, and we're going to have to just evade if we can. Pretty dodgy. But it might not matter. Unless crazy rallies happen, that should be game in our favor. And it looks like holding these non-knightly cavalry units in reserve has paid off very handsomely. And well played. One rally, it's not quite enough to do it though. Oh, especially with that kind of thing. And that kind of thing. Here we go. So, what happened? I think there were two things that stand out. One, there was a lot of not very solid archers and medium impact foot exposed to knightly charges here. And two, this reserve I had of non-knightly cavalry worked out very well. They're cheap, so I could afford not to have them engage right away, but their threatening presence had a strong impact on how the game played out. Doyle could either fruitlessly try to chase them down when they would evade, or turn to engage my main line, which, lucky for me, didn't implode immediately, so I could take advantage with a countercharge to the flank. I think the only way to take care of them would have been to bring in more lights, but he just didn't have enough. I think both armies can deploy a lot of lights, but a lot of his lights got sucked into the fight over here. So yeah, two interesting, not exactly, quote-unquote traditional feudal lists. They've got some of those elements, but they've got options, and I do like that. A good game to Doily, and till next time.